Good morning, Lieutenant Galloway with Eufaula Fire and Rescue with the weekly reports. This will be from the 16th of January through the 23rd. As of this point, we have a total of 27 calls, 1 brush fire, 1 special outside fire, 20 EMS calls, 1 smoke odor removal, 1 good intent call, 2 burn permits approved, and 1 smoke detector installation. Our call that we had was the outside fire. This was at 42 Mustang Lane. The trucks were actually sent to investigate an unauthorized burn. When they arrived on scene, they actually found where they had, homeowners had a doghouse outside, and they tried to put a warming light in the area for the dog. And the dog had accidentally moved it over and caught the doghouse and surroundings on fire. So luckily it was caught in time that they was able to put it out with just a bucket of water from there at the residence itself. So once again, with the next cold snap that's projected to be coming tonight, this weekend, we definitely urge people, please use care with this kind of stuff. Take a little extra time to make sure it's all tied up, good and tidy, because we hate for someone to lose a house and everything they have in this cold weather time, and it being the first of the year. So take a few extra moments, use a little extra care with it, and be very cautious. Also, we'd like to thank everyone that came out Saturday for the flag retirement ceremony. It was a very good ceremony. It was a little cool, but we had a great turnout, and we had collected, I think it was close to 50 flags, United States flags that were torn and tattered, and it served our country well by being a banner for our country. So we retired those in a respectful manner with some celebration to our country and patriotism. So we appreciate everyone for that, and we look forward to possibly next year doing another event like that and same thing. So, but other than that, that's it for the fire department today. So
it was the craziest thing.
See, my wife's a flincher. It's okay. The one time I could have used a heads up,
Bam. I was putting on lipstick.
The good news is, Alpha has the largest customer service team in Alabama, so you'll be dealing with people here, not all over the country.
Oh, sorry.
For a plan built just for you, contact Keith Bryan in Eufaula.
What would you recommend to pet owners if they're going to leave the pet outside as a way of protecting them safely?
the best thing that I found that has been recommended to most, or recommended from most of your veterinarians and different dog owners and so forth, if you have a dog house, a good light hay or wood chip mixture, animals will bury down in it themselves. They'll kind of get in there. If you have some old quilts, stuff like that that you could put in there that they could snuggle down into and stay warm. Anything to block the wind off of them, the rain, you know, a good decent dog house will keep the dogs. They'll be pretty safe. If you do have one that has any special needs such as health care or really old, you might want to consider trying to house them inside some way, you know, maybe fix them somewhere in the garage or something like that to where they can keep warm. But with the wind chills, it gets pretty cold on some of these animals, especially the ones that are thin coated, and if they not very much weight on them this time of year, so just try and find them somewhere like that. But I know personally my dog, we use a large dog house and we keep it full of hay or grass types hay, and he does fine with that.
When it appears you need help with pet grooming, then look up to someone special, and the most special pet groomers around Eufaula are Pampered Pets. On South Randolph, Pampered Pets Grooming Salon has Judy as the owner and groomer. So for a great do, come to Pampered Pets. So if you have a special dog or a frisky cat, make an appointment today at Pampered Pets Grooming Salon at 613 South Randolph. Call 688-1333. Your pets need to be pampered at Pampered Pets Grooming Salon.
Good morning. This is Detective Lance Abbott with the Eufaula Police Department, and these are the reports from January the 16th of 2014 to January the 22nd of 2014. During that time period, there were 28 traffic arrests, and there was also 11 other arrests to include As far as misdemeanor arrests are concerned, 5 domestic violence arrests, 1 theft of property, and 2 FTAs or failure to appear in court. There were also 3 felony arrests, 1 for possession of controlled substance, 1 for domestic violence, 2nd degree, and 1 for possession of marijuana, 1st degree. As to the incident offense reports that were completed during that time frame, the first one is for theft of property of a motor vehicle in the 400 block of Nancy Ross Drive. There was a possession of marijuana, 1st degree, and giving false identification to a law enforcement officer on Broad Street. There was a burglary 3rd degree report and theft of property 3rd degree report on Dr. T.V. McCoo Boulevard. There was a burglary 3rd degree report and a theft of property 2nd degree report on the 300 block of Dickerson Street. There was also a burglary 3rd degree and a theft of property 3rd degree on West Barber Street. There was a domestic violence 2nd degree report that occurred on Highland Avenue in Eufaula. There was theft of property of a motor vehicle at Highway 82 and Eufaula Pulpwood in Eufaula. There was a burglary 3rd degree and a theft of property 2nd degree in the 900 block of Cleveland Street in Eufaula. There was unlawful breaking and entering of a motor vehicle and criminal mischief 3rd degree in East Barber Street. There was possession of a forged instrument 2nd degree report completed, which occurred on South Eufaula Avenue. Unlawful breaking and entering of a vehicle report and theft of property 3rd degree on the 100 block of Highway 30 in Eufaula. There was a burglary 3rd degree and theft of property 3rd degree in West Barber Street. Unlawful breaking and entering of a vehicle and theft of property 2nd degree in West Barber Street in Eufaula. There was a domestic violence 3rd degree report completed that occurred at Parker's Drive in Eufaula. Possession of a controlled substance report was completed at Randolph Avenue and Davis Street here in Eufaula. There was a damage to property report, the property being a vehicle in South Eufaula Avenue. There was a theft of property 3rd degree report on South Eufaula Avenue as well. There was a domestic violence 3rd degree report on West Washington Street. There was also a theft of property 3rd degree on East Broad Street in Eufaula. There was a criminal mischief 3rd degree and criminal trespass 1st degree on Central Avenue in Eufaula. There was an abandoned vehicle that had been towed, which occurred on Clayton Highway in Eufaula. There was a theft of property 3rd degree, which occurred on South Eufaula Avenue. A domestic violence 3rd degree report was completed on South Eufaula Avenue. There was what you would refer to as a gas drive-off or failure to pay for gasoline on Highway 30 in Eufaula. There was a criminal mischief 2nd degree report completed on Dr. T.V. McCoo Boulevard. There was a criminal mischief 3rd degree report on South Eufaula Avenue. And another criminal mischief 3rd degree report completed, which occurred at 400 block of T.V. McCoo Boulevard.
Ladies, unlock the cash value in your jewelry box. Sell your gold on Dale Road. We buy gold jewelry, bent or broken, at Eufaula Flea Market, 354 Dale Road.
Sell your gold on Dale Road. Sell your gold on Dale Road. Mr. Pond buys gold on Dale Road. Mr. Pond buys gold on Dale Road. Sell your gold on Dale Road. Sell your gold on Dale Road.
A theft of property third degree report completed, which occurred at Eula Street in Eufaula, Alabama. And a domestic violence third degree report which occurred at Fairlane Drive in Eufaula. And a report of property damage on Old Clayton Highway in Eufaula, as well as a criminal mischief second degree on Highland Drive in Eufaula. There was a report of an animal bite that occurred on New Fort Browder Road in Eufaula. And a domestic violence third degree in the sub-block of Cotton Hill Road. A domestic violence second degree report was completed in the 100 block of Cotton Hill Road. Assault second degree, which occurred on Lake Drive in Eufaula.
Does that involve anything to do with the schools?
Yes, sir, it did.
Okay.
As for the arrest reports, the first one is a juvenile that was arrested for domestic violence third degree. The second one is also a juvenile that was arrested for domestic violence second degree.
Were they the same incident?
I believe so. Yes, sir, they were. The next arrest report is for Stephen Walker, and he was arrested for possession of a controlled substance in Eufaula. The next arrest report is for Devona Massey. She was arrested for FTA, or fugitive from justice, in Eufaula. Jeremy James Graves was arrested for possession of a firearm without a license. Frenetia Misha Grant was arrested in Eufaula for domestic violence third degree. Michael Earl Land was arrested in Eufaula for domestic violence third degree. Crystal Marie Reagan was also arrested on a FTA warrant, or fugitive from justice, in Eufaula. Arthur James Anderson was arrested for domestic violence third degree in Eufaula. Princess Simona Dyer was arrested for domestic violence third degree in Eufaula. Richard Darrell Merritt was arrested for theft of property third degree in Eufaula. And Renando Antonio Dozier was arrested for possession of marijuana first degree in Eufaula.
Do you have any knowledge of a warrant that was served on an additional suspect in the Circle K armed robbery?
Not at this time.
Okay.
That case is still under investigation. I suspect there most likely will be another arrest in that case.
Ronaldo Dozier, no address here. You know where he's from? He was arrested on the possession of marijuana here on Broad Street.
I don't see it listed on here. No, at this time, he was also arrested for giving false identification to a law enforcement officer. I don't see that listed on.
The ID.
I